will try to do all they can on their home turf. It puts some pressure on the Wolves as Anthony Edwards.
Edwards, crossover, penetrates. Oh! 89. We got a good one here at the Garden. Edwards turns the corner! You need a dress shoe brand. Edwards! Just electrified the crowd! Alexander Walker to Edwards. Edwards, step back three. Cash!
Edwards on the drive, goes inside the floater, puts it in. T-Wolves take the lead.
It's 29-9 Minnesota since the end of the first. Edwards with a purpose. Baker goes and one.
You got to get back, you got to build a wall, and you got to get connected.
Edwards down the lane. DeRozan,
there you
no.
Go.
And a rebound, DiVincenzo. Wolves quickly the other way. Edwards slicing down the lane.
Hadn't hit one so far today. Hornets as a club are just 3 for 16 from behind the arc. No comando, Anthony Edwards.
Uma vantagem
Já
de
para o
jogo.
arremesso frontal.
Time out, tem que parar o jogo.
The finish. You see that attack there.
And kind of counterproductive to what they've been doing.
Edwards, the blow by, hanging in the air. Goes glass. Get big.
And had the attack to the rim right here. I mean, to be able to finish over the top of a really big and good defender like Wendell Carter Jr. That's just a really nice take and finish by Anthony Edwards. And then
Edwards.
That is a man in full. He was not giving that ball up. Look at that right here. Look at the stop and start speed. Right around, and then Nose Nurk is right there. Goes to the other side.
Man, let me tell you what. Did not say LeBron and the Lakers. That's saying something.
Hey, they wrote it for me, folks.
Anthony Edwards writing his own story with the three ball. 3-point shooters. So KD, we spent the summer together. I learned a lot from you.
Zone defense here from OKC. Clark to Edwards. Shot clock at 4. Sidestep. Tied up in the corner. Hits the three with a 7-footer right on him.
Extra defender, you're buried so deep. And I don't know, you only have Isaiah Hartenstein in front of you. You got to use a step-back move over the outstretched arms. Come on, stop it.
the shot making in the NBA is just unbelievable how these guys make shots in bunches.
Edwards, it counts, plus the foul.
When we got the winter weather outside, it would have been a perfect time if you're going to do one with this court in those uniforms.
A little bit too much. Brunson screaming for a foul as he worked against his old buddy DiVincenzo. Here's Edwards, the spin, the sleight of hand, just electric. Third shot attempt of the night.
Look at this, great spin, great finish to the rim. Timberwolves by 7 going to the break.
Gobert, kick out, Edwards, watched by Jones. Edwards driving, drawing the contact, count it.
Doesn't get squared up that time. Kind of knocks into the side of him right there. And he's trying to go vertical, trying to back up, and he's saying, what am I supposed to do?
Now it's Jeff Green on. Step back for three, Cash at the horn. 9-0 run. Anthony Edwards, 20 points on the night. The double comes. Edwards, the blow by, and the finish. What a play!
This is just an unbelievable ability of just one-on-one strength.
See if Edwards can make something happen. The pull-up over Murray. What a shot!
That's situation. Clock is winding down. He's got Keegan Murray, and the paint was clogged. And so
They want to limit their attempts. Here's Edwards into the paint, falling away and banking it in. What a finish! Slows that Phoenix Suns run, and maybe could have been a foul. A timeout taken.
To Edwards, who cuts off that baseline and slams it in. He's got 14. The 50-50 balls are going to Minnesota.
They absolutely are. And Anthony getting to his office, about to go to work.
Bumping, shoving, spinning, firing, double.
Being very, very patient. Told him to get out. Let me get my space. I know I work 9 to 5, but I work nights too.
Edwards on top. He'll put up a three. Bullseye! Anthony Edwards spinning, gouging his way into the paint and got it to go. Foul called.
And now Anthony Edwards.
Porter Jr. on the run out. Oh, Anthony Edwards! Packed that on the glass. He's Joker helping out KCP. Gets the switch with Porter Jr. onto him. Got downhill with the left hand. Oh, mid-air pyrotechnics from Ant-Man.
It worked well in game 3. Let's see how it does tonight. A turnover right there by Denver. Look at the speed of Edwards inside.
The very definition of playing downhill. A turnover at one end.
Shot clock is at 5. Edwards tries to untether himself from the defense with a spinning fadeaway. Defense around Edwards so he can't penetrate. 3.5 to go. Caldwell Pope, he'll pierce and drive. Count it! Foul!
Okay, so they're establishing there. They double teamed him and then kicked Jamal out. It's kind of a triple switch. And now a steal. This could be fun. Edwards to the rack. Minnesota defense looking more like what it did in games 1 and 2 and throughout the season. Edwards storms in and uses the window. Minnesota hasn't shot it well from 3 either, but they've dominated every other facet of the game. Here's Edwards in the corner. Connects on a 3. Right now, Denver is struggling to get anyone really going outside of Jokic, who hasn't been.
This on 37 made field goals tonight for the guys in red, white, and blue. Edwards creates some space and hits the 3. Third triple tonight for Anthony Edwards. Point shooting club.
4 of 9 from the field. He's almost shooting almost 50%
with a rebound and outlet. Edwards, razzle-dazzle inside, layup, banks ahead! The Ant has come alive here in the second. It's a 1-point game.
To another level, all of a sudden. And when he wants to get downhill, there is nothing you can do. The handle is tight, the body is strong, he's shifty. I mean, there isn't an individual defender or two in that instance.
Edwards. Oh, a number of moves. Left hand. Nicely done, Anthony Edwards. That is tough.
Yeah, that's just, I mean, that's just going right at Isaac that time and just being single-minded.
LeVert shooting 43% from three-point range this season. That is a career high. Edwards, crossover, 3 more! Here's the score. Anthony Edwards, 11 points, already in double figures, and his 8,001st career point.
Kelly poked it free and backtracks, 8 to shoot. Splits 2 defenders, runs it up down the lane. The shot rattles around, drops in, count it, and a foul. He held his own for a lot of that shot clock. But then he got beat and then tried to reach in, and then Ant got him in a bad way.
He's Joker helping out KCP. He gets the switch with Porter Jr. onto him. Got downhill with the left hand. Oh, mid-air pyrotechnics from Ant-Man.
On this move, first just the acceleration to turn the corner that quickly. You get great backline defense.
He's the one that kind of got it all started, right? He was 3 of 3 right away in this game.
Here he is on the attack this time. 3 the old-fashioned way.
against Charlotte, Boston was really putting them through the paces early in the game, but Charlotte came back in both of those games.
Edwards. Turnaround fadeaway. That looks familiar. Monday against Charlotte. 25 tonight in 24 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, it's only so much defense. Edwards. Gonna back down Hardy. Turns opposite shoulder off the window.
To be able to block Derek Lively's shots. And Ant taking Hardy to the woodshed right here. The fadeaway off the glass. Ant's been so good.
Was it dead for you in there?
It was. It was. So I'm glad we're back to normal now. We can resume some sense of